Welcome, Gemini. This is Regina Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your March reading, general reading. I've laid out the past, the present, and the near future cards. I will clarify with another deck and finish off with an oracle card. And if you enjoy this reading, if it resonates for you or you find it useful, please like and subscribe to my channel. You are, of course, welcome to share and comment. I read all comments and enjoy hearing how this reading may have been useful to you. So I'm going to get started, Gemini, with your overall energy card, the Eight of Staffs. The Eight of Staffs is indicating that you are involved in a concerted communication effort. You may be traveling and moving. You may be overwhelmed with the amount of information or communication you are receiving. Most pointedly, I believe that you are engaged in a major communication or documentation effort that involves a lot of other people, and you are creating a very powerful concerted effort that is receiving an implementation or an impact that never could have been achieved by you alone. In the past, we have the World card, the Ten of Cups, and the Lady of Cups, or the Queen of Cups. So I am seeing you in a cycle of completion at a number of levels. This is a complete and total emotional fulfillment, abundance, achievement. I'm sensing here that you have manifested this major achievement and accomplishment in your life. You have been through an entire cycle of development of an idea, an organization, a project, even of the growth of a family has been part of your design, part of your engineering. Not only have you designed this achievement and accomplishment, but you have benefited from it as well. You have nurtured it. You may have been in a leadership position. You may be in a position where you are counseling the members of this group or guiding the specific vision itself, but you are a fount of imagination, support, and ideas that are leading to not only the achievement of this particular project, but the satisfaction and the growth that has been gained by all members involved. So this is a beautiful card. This is something that you have achieved recently, or you are in the process of experiencing the results and benefits of. In the present, you have the King, the Lord of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Five of Jades. You've completed something. You've completed something that has been, or you're now completing perhaps another dimension of this experience, where you benefited and supported, even managed and orchestrated this successful achievement in the past. You are also assessing and evaluating, building up the review of the same project and looking at all of the things that didn't go well. This is interesting as you have two portals here, one that signals satisfaction and the other that is signaling disappointment and failure. This can also be someone else's evaluation of a project you feel good about, you have achieved success in, and someone else's, or perhaps some other dimension of you, delivering a critique. However, the value of this critique, the strength of this critique, is that you are now in a position to release all of the disappointments, the delays, the challenges of this project that went well. And this is allowing you to honestly evaluate this project so that you are clear about the community with which you were in service to, that you have grown beyond this community, that the support that you often look to in uh, in your attempts to achieve or move forward in action, the resources that you ordinarily would seek are no longer in alignment with your values. So you are finding yourself moving away from a familiar community of support and actually leveling a withering critique as a result of that movement away. This could be your critique of the community itself, your ability to deliver that in some objective way, perhaps communicating it through writing as well as speaking, documenting that failure that has enlightened you to the limitations of this habitual, customary community that you have operated in. And that as you pull away from this community, you are also in the position to deliver correctives or directions, steps that would be helpful, or others that recognize the validity, the legitimacy of your critique and are desirous of following you or moving away with you as you seek to explore an alternative path. You're looking to change. You are changing. You're moving away from an institution or a community that is stuck, and you are moving away from that. The work is done. You've released the failure of that. And so you're able to embrace that change and manifest it in a new creative way of developing, of evolving a community that will support you and provide you with the resources that you need. In the near future, we have the Sun, we have the Seven of Swords, and we have the Three of Staffs. Very interesting. So I'm looking at these rows very individually, and this happiness truly indicates that beneath this accomplishment, beneath this ability to recognize the failures of this accomplishment and separating yourself out from your community, you have pursued your best life, yourself. You have returned to a simpler state of innocence where you are now understanding that you can connect with talents, gifts, connections, relationships, even opportunities that you experienced in the past. You now are able to enjoy those for the sake of the satisfaction and joy they give. On no other terms than that, they bring you happiness. This achievement brought you happiness. This ability to deliver this critique, to observe and witness a way in which you can understand the failures of this achievement are bringing you happiness and taking you closer to a way that you can pursue happiness and encourage others to do so. So you are illuminating work that has been done. You are illuminating a way forward that others may follow. The Seven of Swords is really pointing at the ways in which you are also acknowledging your self-sabotage, the ways in which the failures, the disappointments, maybe the betrayals, the negative thoughts, the doubts of others have impacted you and helped you to realize that your real business is your happiness, is the expression of your natural gifts, the expression of the things that bring you joy, are the things that have been led to as you also continue to look at the ways in which this experience was disappointing, was a failure for you, and how are you evaluating failure. And that is also leading you to a sense of trying something new. Out of the sense of joy, out of the sense of pleasure, from this accomplishment comes a security and an area or terrain that you know, and a desire to build anew in a new direction. You are inspired by this achievement and the satisfaction you gained, by the things that you've learned, and you now understand that there is a new direction in which you are moving and testing out the waters. I don't get a sense of you waiting, in this case, Gemini, for something to happen. I do get a sense that you are testing the waters and trying out things as you move in this new direction, in this new, very unfamiliar direction. So you've cast out your projects, your ideas, you've communicated and shared the preliminaries of this new direction or creation, and you are indeed waiting for the results of that to come back to you. So this is kind of a new area of inspiration in which you are still collecting data and resources, ideas, seeing how your efforts are landing, and then moving forward based on the feedback that you're getting from that. I'm going to clarify the World card in your recent past, and I have the Ten of Wands and the Six of Swords. Interesting. So this achievement was a major effort. This was a culmination, another 10, of all the work that you had invested into this project, the many steps, the journey that you've undertaken to manifest this successful, victorious accomplishment. However, you are also aware that as a result of the success, you are ready to move away to integrate the losses and the joys, the grief and the abundance that you have experienced through this project, through this achievement, through the completion of this journey. And as you do that, you are gaining acceptance that you have gained both pleasures and pains, both rewards and consequences as a result of this effort you've made. I'm also going to clarify the Seven of Swords here. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. So this is reaffirming your ability to stand back, observe your feelings, to assess the direction that your work has taken, to look at what you're creating, the ways you're creating it, and what the expected rewards are, and ways to improve upon that. So this is you looking at your way of working, your manner of working, what you're producing with an eye to improvement and gain greater rewards for not necessarily greater effort, but smarter effort. So this is you looking to work smarter and not harder. And that is affirming your desire with the completion of this cycle to move in a new direction. The Two of Wands is encouraging you to take what you know, to be confident in what you know, and to stretch out, to explore the potential of this knowledge, this achievement, to explore the impact in a way that can lead you, expand you into new directions, new marketplaces, new ideas, new products. I'm going to finish up this reading, Gemini, with an oracle card from the Language of Flowers and the Crystal Oracle. And what does Gemini need to know for the month of March? We have the foxglove, and the key word is confidence. Be what you want to see. Love that. And I'm going to leave it here for you, Gemini. Again, if you've enjoyed this reading, please like and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, Namaste.